Every garden has the potential to whisper stories of color, fragrance, and serenity, and nothing embodies tropical magic more beautifully than the radiant Cassia Javanica, also known as the pink shower tree. The moment you see its canopy explode with clouds of soft pink and white blossoms, you understand why gardeners across the USA are falling in love with this tropical gem. Cassia Javanica is not just a flowering tree. It's a natural piece of art, a living masterpiece that transforms an ordinary landscape into a paradise of pastel hues. With a little care, patience, and love, you can make this tree thrive even outside its native tropical range. Cassia Javanica, scientifically known as Cassia Javanica, is a member of the legume family Fabaceae. Native to Southeast Asia, it has earned admiration worldwide for its magnificent flowering display. Commonly referred to as the pink shower tree, it's a deciduous or semi-evergreen tree that can grow up to 50 feet tall in ideal conditions. When in full bloom, the branches seem weighed down by clusters of pink and white flowers that shimmer like cotton candy clouds. In the USA, this tropical beauty can be successfully grown in USDA hardiness zones 9 through 11, making it a perfect choice for gardeners in Florida, southern Texas, California, and Hawaii. But even if you live outside these warm zones, you can still enjoy the pink shower tree in containers, patios, or greenhouses with proper care. Beyond its ornamental charm, Cassia Javanica has cultural and ecological significance. In parts of Asia, it symbolizes prosperity, renewal, and love, often planted during festivals or near temples. For pollinators, it's a magnet, attracting bees, butterflies, and hummingbirds. You imagine your garden filled with the hum of life beneath a canopy of pink petals. That's the gift of growing Cassia Javanica. Let's dive deeper into understanding what makes this plant so remarkable and how you can grow it successfully in your own backyard, no matter your experience level. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting your journey, the pink shower tree will reward your patience with unmatched beauty. Cassia Javanica prefers warm climates and full sunlight, thriving best when given space to spread its crown. Its delicate, feathery leaves form a lush green backdrop to its romantic pink blooms. This contrast makes it one of the most picturesque ornamental trees you can grow. But don't let its exotic look fool you. With the right guidance, it's surprisingly easy to cultivate. Before planting your tree, it's important to understand its nature. The pink shower tree goes through a unique blooming cycle. It typically bursts into bloom during the late spring to midsummer, with each flower lasting several days. The display can continue for weeks, gradually transforming the tree into a pink fountain. Once the flowers fade, long brown seed pods develop, adding another layer of texture to the tree. If you dream of turning your yard into a personal tropical heaven, this is your opportunity. With just a few simple growing techniques, Cassia Javanica can flourish, even in parts of the USA that don't have year-round heat. It's a symbol of resilience and beauty, an invitation to bring tropical joy to your doorstep. Your journey to growing Cassia Javanica begins with choosing the perfect location. This plant loves sunlight, at least 6 to 8 hours per day. The more light it gets, the more profusely it will bloom. If you're in a region that experiences cooler winters, consider planting your pink shower tree in a large container so it can be moved indoors during frost. This tree also appreciates well-draining soil, preferably sandy or loamy, rich in organic matter. It's important to avoid waterlogged conditions, which can cause root rot. In tropical climates, Cassia Javanica grows naturally in light, fertile soils with good drainage, and mimicking this environment is key to success. As a beginner gardener, you might wonder, is growing such a stunning tropical tree really possible at home? The answer is absolutely yes. With a little preparation and care, your pink shower tree can become the crown jewel of your garden. A living postcard of the tropics. When it comes to watering, Cassia Javanica enjoys consistency but not excess. Young trees need regular moisture to establish strong roots, but mature trees can tolerate mild drought once well rooted. The golden rule is deep watering once a week, adjusting based on local weather and soil type. To help your tree thrive, consider mulching around its base with organic compost or shredded bark. This not only conserves soil moisture, but also provides a steady release of nutrients. The mulch should not touch the trunk directly. Leave a few inches of space to prevent rot. For propagation, Cassia Javanica can be grown from seeds or saplings. While seeds take longer, they are an exciting way to start your journey. Soak the seeds in warm water for 24 hours before planting to help them germinate faster. Alternatively, if you're looking for quicker results, young saplings from nurseries can establish within a single growing season. Once your pink shower tree finds its rhythm, it rewards you in spectacular ways. Each spring and summer, the tree transforms into a shower of pink, cascading flowers that attract pollinators and delight the senses. You imagine relaxing beneath its shade, watching petals drift in the breeze, a real tropical dream right in your backyard. To create your personal tropical paradise, understanding what Cassia Javanica needs to flourish is the key to success. The pink shower tree might appear exotic, but it adapts gracefully when given the right conditions. Whether you live in the sunny landscapes of Florida, the gentle warmth of Southern California, or even the southern parts of Texas, this radiant tree can become the showpiece of your outdoor space. When growing Cassia Javanica in the USA, your goal is to replicate the plant's natural tropical habitat. Bright sunlight, warm temperatures, and fertile, well-draining soil. This section walks you through everything you need to know, from choosing the perfect site to preparing the ground, planting and propagating new trees for a thriving tropical display. The pink shower tree is a full sun lover. It thrives when it receives 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight every single day. The abundance of light not only ensures healthy growth, but also enhances the production of its iconic pink blooms. The more sunlight your tree gets, the more spectacular the flowering display will be. If you're in a region that experiences cloudy conditions or partial shade, try to position your tree where it catches the maximum daylight, perhaps near a southern-facing wall or an open yard area free from tall buildings or overhanging trees. Cassia Javanica flourishes best in USDA hardiness zones 9 to 11. This means it's perfectly suited for areas where winter temperatures rarely drop below freezing. In places like South Florida, Hawaii, coastal California, and southern Texas, the climate is naturally aligned with its tropical needs. However, if you live in cooler zones, don't be discouraged. The pink shower tree can still thrive beautifully when planted in large, movable containers during colder months. Bring the tree indoors or into a greenhouse to protect it from frost damage. Cassia Javanica prefers temperatures between 65 F and 95 F, making it quite forgiving in warm and moderate regions. Humidity is another important factor. These trees love moderate to high humidity, which mimics their native tropical environment. If you live in drier areas, regular misting or installing a simple humidity tray near your potted tree can make a noticeable difference. The foundation of every successful garden begins with the soil, and Cassia Javanica is no exception. It prefers light, well-drained soil rich in organic matter. Loamy or sandy loam soils are perfect for promoting healthy root development and drainage. Avoid compacted or clay-heavy soils that retain too much water. To prepare the perfect soil mix, blend 50% garden soil or loam, a 25% organic compost, a 25% coarse sand or perlite. This combination ensures good aeration and prevents waterlogging. Adding organic matter like decomposed leaves or cow manure compost enhances fertility and gives the roots a nutrient-rich environment to establish quickly. Before planting, loosen the soil about 18 inches deep and remove any stones or debris. This allows the roots to spread easily and ensures a stronger foundation for your growing tree. Planting is best done in early spring, just as the weather begins to warm up. Choose a location with full sun exposure and enough space. Cassia Javanica can grow up to 30 to 50 feet tall and spread wide with age. Here's how to plant it right. 1. Dig a hole twice as wide and just as deep as the root ball. 2. Place the tree in the hole and ensure that the top of the root ball is level with the ground surface. 3. Backfill gently with your soil mixture, pressing lightly to remove air pockets. 4. Water thoroughly after planting to help the soil settle around the roots. If planting multiple trees, space them at least 20 to 25 feet apart to allow for canopy growth. For container gardeners, select a large pot at least 18-24 inches deep with drainage holes. The same soil mix applies. A blend of loam, compost, and coarse sand. Remember to re-pot your Cassia Javanica every 2-3 years as it grows to ensure continued health and space for root expansion. Cassia Javanica can be propagated through seeds, cuttings, or grafting. But the most common and successful method for beginners is through seed propagation. Here's how you can grow your own pink shower tree from seed. 1. Seed collection after flowering. The tree produces long, dark brown seed pods. Collect these pods once they mature and dry. 2. Seed preparation. Gently break open the pods to release the seeds. Cassia Javanica seeds have a hard outer shell, so soaking them in warm water for 24 to 48 hours before planting helps soften the coat and speed up germination. 3. Sowing seeds. Plant the soaked seeds in seed trays or small pots filled with the soil mix mentioned earlier. Bury the seeds about 1 inch deep and keep the soil consistently moist. 4. Germination period. Seeds usually germinate within 3 to 6 weeks, depending on temperature and moisture. Keep them in a warm, bright area but out of direct scorching sunlight. 5. Transplanting. Once seedlings reach about 8-10 inches tall and develop a strong root system, transplant them into larger pots or directly into your garden. Alternatively, stem cuttings can also be used. Take semi-hardwood cuttings about 8 inches long from healthy branches during late spring or early summer. Dip the cut end in rooting hormone and plant it in moist, sandy soil. Keep it in a shaded spot until new growth appears. Young Cassia Javanica trees need consistent moisture to establish their root systems. Water deeply once or twice a week during the first year, depending on rainfall and soil conditions. Once mature, the tree becomes moderately drought tolerant, though regular watering during dry spells ensures continued lush foliage and healthy flowering. A simple rule: allow the top inch of soil to dry before watering again. Avoid shallow watering. Instead, water deeply to encourage roots to grow downward. For potted trees, always ensure proper drainage. Empty any standing water from saucers to prevent root rot. Mulching is one of the simplest yet most effective ways to keep your Cassia Javanica healthy. Apply a 2 to 3 inch layer of organic mulch, such as wood chips, straw, or shredded bark, around the base of the tree. This keeps the soil moist, regulates temperature, and suppresses weeds. For feeding, use a balanced, slow-release fertilizer 10-10 tub in spring and mid-summer. Avoid over-fertilizing, which can cause excessive leaf growth and fewer blooms. A light compost feed twice a year often provides all the nutrients it needs. If you need to transplant a young Cassia Javanica, do it during the early spring or late fall when the plant is less active. You water thoroughly before and after moving and trim any damaged roots. After transplanting, the tree may take a few weeks to adjust. Be patient and new growth will soon appear. Healthy roots mean a thriving tree. Always ensure your soil drains well and avoid heavy compacted areas. A root system that breathes is the foundation of a flowering paradise. One of the most exciting things about the pink shower tree is its adaptability. In southern states, it grows tall and wide in open landscapes. In cooler states, it shines beautifully in large containers or greenhouse settings. If you're growing in states like Arizona or Nevada, where summers are dry and hot, ensure regular watering and partial afternoon shade to protect from scorching. In humid states like Louisiana or Florida, good air circulation helps prevent fungal issues. By observing your local environment and making small adjustments, Cassia Javanica can flourish anywhere in the USA, from backyard gardens to balcony patios. The key takeaway is simple: give Cassia Javanica warmth, sunlight, space, and love, and it will reward you with tropical beauty that few other trees can match.